How you doing, guys? Derek Harris. Now, I want to shoot this quick video because I was, I was thinking about something that I heard something on the radio, and what they were saying it really kind of touched home because a lot of people are going through the same thing. To where what he said is that, we're all in a relationship, right? Let's say for guys, we're in a relationship with a lady, and it's good at first, right? You having so much fun at first, but then along down the line in a relationship, things start getting rough, right? You start, getting mad at each other. You start not appreciating each other. You start, it gets bad, right? So what happens is you will go outside the relationship looking for something else. You go looking for something else, and you find out that you're having fun at the beginning. Same thing, having fun at the beginning. Then what happens again? What happens again is that you're going through tough times. You're arguing. You're doing this and that, right? So it's like then you feel like, well, I'm going through the same thing. I thought this person was better. Same thing. It's the same thing with business, guys. Is that you're in one business and you're thinking, oh, everything is good at first. You're blogging. You're doing solo ads. You're doing videos. You're doing Facebook marketing. But then you find out it's getting tough. It's getting tough. So what happens is you see this other stuff outside of your business that's flashy, right? You see all this other flashy stuff to where they're saying, you can make this in a week or stuff like that. So what happens is you'll either quit that business or you'll add that business to the one you're in now. So you'll start putting your focus, you take your focus off the business you're in now, and you put your focus on the other business, right? So what happens with that? The same scenario happens is that you're in that other business and everything's good at first, right? You're blogging, you're doing all this, but then you find yourself back in the same situation that you just came out of, to where you're struggling, to where you're mad, to where you're frustrated, to where you're upset, right? Because you're not seeing the results. So you have to understand, guys, that same thing with business and relationships. You have to work on this stuff. It's going to be tough. You're going to have tough times, but you have to work on it to push through it. In a relationship, we tend to, argue. We want to get out of it so fast. We want to get out of a relationship so fast, right? And without realizing that, how it was at the beginning, get back to how it was at the beginning. Start appreciating each other more. See, the thing is, we take each other for granted. That's what happens if we take each other for granted. Same thing with business. You take business for granted, right? We have to get back to the basics, right? Start, seeing what is the problem and finding a solution. Same thing with business. Find the problem, find a solution. So guys, I'm telling you, you have to stick with it. If you stick with something, eventually you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. How do you think marriages work? How do you think, relationships work? To where people, they get married and, they start having problems, right? The old people, our ancestors, how do you think they stayed together for 50, 60, 70 something years, right? Because they worked it out, right? Because they worked it out and it's working. So guys, work on your relationship, work on your business. I'm telling you guys, whenever you're in a business, don't ever think that everything is going to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take consistency. So stick with it, guys. And I'm telling you, you're going to be successful. Take care.